explorers, Meriwether Lewis
and William Clark. Today we want to share with you our survival guide and how we made it through the Wild West in our Corps of Discovery expedition.
And because this is such a special video, we have a few guests that will be making appearances later on. So, to begin, we're going to go over the preparations one should make before venturing out into the unknown.
The primary aspect of preparation is personal preparation. It is absolutely imperative that you be prepared physically and mentally for your expedition.
I already had a military background, so I was well equipped physically for the journey, and I also had a strong background in the sciences. But to be completely prepared, President Jefferson sent me to Philadelphia to study medicine, and then to study under Andrew Ellicott to teach me about astronomy and navigation.
After being properly educated about the West and navigation, we selected a group of men to be on our team, which is the second aspect of preparation. Make sure you have a reliable group traveling with you. We chose 9 U.S. Army volunteers who were well suited for the expedition. Here to further discuss preparation is President Thomas Jefferson himself.
Hello, boys. Meriwether, nice to see you again. Hope you don't miss Monticello too much.
No, but that library was something. Anyway, what can you tell us about the preparation you did before choosing to explore the western U.S.?
Well, as your audience knows, the point of the expedition was to find a safe and accessible route to the west coast, but I also wanted to take note of the animals and plants found along the way. I met with many people, including John Ledyard, and studied Mackenzie's route to the west. When I saw that there had to be a better way, I asked Congress to fund an expedition, and he agreed. So I chose you two to lead the journey.
Well, we thank you very much for that honor. It was great talking to you, Mr. President.
Finally, you want to plan your route. We chose to travel via the west via the Missouri River, then to the Pacific Ocean through the Columbia River. Of course, the whole point of our expedition was to find a viable route to the Pacific, so our route was subject to change, as we were traveling in somewhat unknown territory. In your case, however, make sure you stick to the plan and don't waver from it, as there could be detrimental consequences.
The next portion of the survival guide is what to bring. The obvious items are maps, compasses, and food, but don't forget protection. We chose to bring with us rifles, black powder, and knives. But I would also recommend bringing a hatchet, yes, and some extra paddles as well. Again, because we were relatively unknown territory, we had to be prepared for anything.
Finally, we want to discuss behavior. It is likely that on expeditions such as this one, you will come across various groups of people, and you must know how to deal with them. During our expedition, we met Sue, who, to be honest, we did not get along with.
I still hold them responsible for our missing horse.
But luckily, we met Sacagawea and her husband, Toussaint Charbonneau, who helped us deal with other tribes. Joining us now is Sacagawea.
Hi, it's nice to see you two again.
Welcome, welcome.
We wanted to talk about your contributions you made to the exploration.
Well, contrary to popular belief, I was not a guide on your expedition, but more of an interpreter. I did my best to help with diplomacy between your group and tribes you met along the way. I think having my baby, Jean-Baptiste, you remember him, with me might have been reassuring to some because it showed that natives and Europeans like yourself can get along.
Yeah, we really cannot thank you enough for your aid in our exploration. I cannot say where we would have been without you. Your diplomatic abilities helped us maintain peaceful negotiations with other indigenous nations, and it's important for you too, our viewers, to maintain peace with those you might meet along the way in your expedition.
Well, without you two, I would be dead, especially thanks to you, Louis. Jean-Baptiste might not be here either if it was not for you.
Yes, well, I did what was necessary.
Thank you for joining us, Sacagawea.
Thank you.
Well, that brings us to the end of our video. I hope you learned from our little survival guide and mini overview of the expedition. Tune in next week for a video on orienteering.
Thanks for watching.
Here goes the theme music.
Alright, ready?
It's our Corps of Discovery expedition.
Is it Corps of Discovery?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yep, it is. Yep.
The point of the expedition was to find a safe way along the route.
We'll just start when David walks in.
Yeah, we'll start with the book.
Especially to you, Louis.
I'm Clark. The next portion of survival guide. The next portion of the survival guide.
Yeah.
And most importantly, protection.
Yeah, that line's funny.
But also, don't forget protection. We chose to bring us rifles, black powder.
Great!
So, but can we... Oh. Swear less.
Excuse me? Yeah.
Woo!
I'm sorry!